नमस्ते क्या हाल चाल guys, sorry for being late. I am very late. I think almost three or four months. Yes, sorry my 21 subscribers. People dead. Here's the big news. Galar. Yes, Galar. It's out. Gen 8. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This UK of Pokémon is very exciting. With the more illustrated graphics, soccer stadium gyms, Kalos-like features, a cute little Grook, a water lizard soap bubble, and a proud dashing cute hot farm-heighted white fast fluffy bunny. Give me that bunny. Give it. Give it. Okay. The region is of most of the landscape, forests, plains, and snow-covered mountains. Let's break it down. So the first part of the trailer shows us the Route 1 and a town in front. What a rhyme. Yeah, so this is not the town from where we are starting. Yes, this is not the started town cause there's written on the starting and ending of every route the number of that route, and there's written the 1, and we can see a town there. That means, well, it's the Viridian equivalent of Galar, whatever you want to say it. I will say it Galar because I like saying it Galar. Yeah, so a fledgling wind wave on the top of a house. I think it's our starter house only. And one Easter egg included here that on the north, I think is the sun and is a full circle, and on the south it's a crescent that represents sun and moon respectively. You have understood it, right? Then comes the real starter house. See the more illustrated graphics? They have it. See that more simple and trash type houses that we had in the previous games. They were just like a simple box or anything. But see how illustrated this looks. A very big house, 2 chimneys, the vines coming out, the plants overall, and wheat, I think, in the upcoming part of the trailer. It's amazing, I can't tell. And here's the main protagonist now. So, the main protagonist looks very awesome, and it do not look like an adult, it do not look like a child, it's just a teenager. That's what it looked like. And with that massive bag, if it would be in real life, my shoulders would have died. So, with the new graphic engine, they have illustrated the graphics more so that the result is in front of you. The cabinet, the flat screen LED TV, the Pikachu plushie, the table, the furnishing, the house, everything looks awesome, right? And then the female protagonist, as usual, you can be male or female. Then comes what is called the so-called professors. We don't know till now who is the professor, what is the ability, but we do know because it's fan speculations, and most of it is right? We only know that which is the region, on which country it is based, and the starters and some more information. So, about the laboratory. It looks good. The water with the new graphics look very real. So, this is the favorite part of the trailer of mine. This forest, this foggy forest, it is like very ghostly. Ghostly? Uh, let's let's say that only. It looks very ghostly, like some ghost Pokemon must be hiding there. It is what I think is a flourishing city on this area of the map, which has a little circle around it. I think it is an industrial area with an hidden gym, cause all over the map, if there are hidden gyms, then I can only point out 7. Where is the 8th one? Don't know. I don't know. Let's move ahead, cause it is a small part of the trailer. And one more thing, that moving vehicles are very confirmed, because the train is moving and there are train stations everywhere around the region. And one fun fact, that Galar is the first and only region that do not have an O in its English name. So now this is the gym. The gyms are back after a gap of one generation, and no, please do not count the Let's Go games, cause they were remix. I am talking about the originals. Well, Let's Go was no. Yes. I am talking about the originals, not the remakes. Please don't count Let's Go. So in Alola there were no gyms, but now they are back with a huge sports stadium theme, and Galar is a region with sports theme. So this is probably the first gym that we are gonna encounter, and the picture at the last of the trailer shows us a sports customization of the main protagonist, and the 227 on its behind was for the Pokemon Day. Good job, Game Freak. This grass gym might be probably be the first gym that we are encounter. There are no gym and tall grass in this Route 1 area. That means there are no tutorials for catching wild Pokemon, but there is no wild grass. I want to introduce you all to someone. Meet Golden Rest. Golden Rest. He is my Milton, and I named him Golden Rest. Say hello, Golden Rest. Pet there. See? Cute, nah? He's gonna stick around every time in my every video. So stay alert. And he is my musical assistant. This is again a shot from that flourishing city. And see what's there? A biscuit advertisement. Wow. That is called real world. It's not live action, but that is called real world. Biscuit advertisement and bridge. That is it. That building in the background looks very much like a train station, and a train is just passing by. That means it's in short from where we are gonna exit the train station. This is a snowy area, just a snowy area, somewhere in the mountains, nothing else. The protagonist running there, nothing else. It's just a snowy area, nothing else. It's just a icy route, nothing else. So again a shot from the professor's laboratory. The lake water is good, and I think that fishing is also coming back. The fish Pokemon are not revealed yet, but the starters. Give me that bunny, give me that bunny. I can fast, taster. Oh, thanks, Golden Rest. The thing we all were looking for. Wild Pokemon battle. Oh yes, oh yes. The picking mechanism is back. And then Pikachu with battle with Gino. Oh yes, wild battles are back. And now they are gonna be wild everywhere. And this wild battle ensures us that there are gonna be Pokemon from previous generations. That means there is not to be any black and white situation. Now about the previous generation Pokemon. So it is clear that we are getting Pikachu, Gino, Meowstic, Wilmer, Lucario, Tyranitar, Munchlax, Klinklang, the starters and their evolutions, and the evolutions and pre-evolutions of all the Pokemons that I said. But the thing to talk about are the Alolan Pokemon. Alola means Hawaii and Galar means the Great Britain. What on earth the climate of Hawaii and the Great Britain mixes? They are all different. How can a Pokemon from Hawaii can survive on UK or the GB? But I'm glad that we can use the Pokemon from previous generations, cause that opens the gate to getting new evolutions to old Pokemon and maybe Mega Evolutions. The Zwellius and Flygon line are also in the games, and I am so glad because I love both of them. And because of the graphics, that is clearly Game Freak written behind Lucario in Pokemon language or wordings, whatever you want to say it. That's awesome. And now the Japanese logos can also have a clue. In Pokemon X and Y, there was a sign of Megastone or Keystone. In Sun and Moon, there was sign of Z crystals. But what is this sign on Pokemon Sword and Shield? It's also on the gym. I think it is a kind of evolution that armors up the Pokemon, because the leak that was there, it said that there are armored forms of Pokemon, including Meltan. No one knows, but there is a clue, and we shall have information about it in the future. The arena where Lucario and Tyranitar are battling. I think it's the Pokemon League with more anime style inspiration. In the anime, they have all the 8 badges and all the trainers battle with each other before battling with the league. And this area is either the league or any normal battle that's gonna be like that. And by normal, I mean normal gym battles. So a shot from our home again. The female protagonist hanging out with the Munchlax. Let's move ahead. So now comes what looks much like a train track or a mining area because of that mines and tracks that represent rail tracks somewhere around this area, because the train tracks get in and get out somewhere on the Galar, which looks much like Kalos. So now some kind of Arctic city which has Roman features and snow gym, and which is a ice type gym, obviously snow and ice. And I can make out this, everyone could make out this because of the building. This is on the map and this is the trailer. We can tell the similarity, and it's the only route. No, it's the only town with snow. So we can make out that it is the town with the ice type gym. So finally, this slow transition shows us 4 shots. One of the professor's laboratory, one outside of it, one in the snow city, and one in that mine area. And by looking at the out entrance of the professor's laboratory,
I can make out that the professor studied about the relation between plant Pokemon and humans because of all that plants, and this chamber is visible from the outside of the lab also.
and this mysterious location is now comes. It comes before the transition, but I wanted to do it at last because it's the most mysterious of all the trailer. This is related something with the Nazca lines or the mountain pictures on England. Looks something like a Pokemon legendary is worshipping the sun, or it's doing an attack on the people down below. And now finally the starter reveals. No more madness, Sam. No more madness. I want that bunny, but I realized that they are not really their final evolutions. No madness. Scorbunny is the fastest of all the starters, and by its large feet I can see coming some kind of elemental kick like fire kick or ember kick, something like that. And its name can be a combination of Scorch and Bunny that fits perfectly for a fire type, and it could be also Score and Bunny based on the sports theme of the region. We first see Sobble invisible. Well, we can't see something invisible, but it was pretending to camouflage in water, and he first camouflaged and he just extinguished the fire that was on grass by Scorbunny's feet, and it flew to the tree when Grookey struck some sound. That means it's a coward, nothing else. It seems like Sobble can represent what Apollo is also a sport invented anywhere. And as I said, possibly that Sobble represents soccer. Sobble's name is a combination of sob and bubble. Now comes Grookey. Grookey seems to be a very likely person or a monkey of music because it plays a very good music with a stick and a rock, and because Sobble have its name made up of sob, that's why he's coward and fled to the tree. And Grookey can be a combination of Groove and Monkey, and I think Groot and Monkey memes. Sorry. And now it could represent cricket, another sport invented in England. Now that I have covered up the trailer breakdown, now let's get into some type speculations. Scorbunny could be the most speculated firefighting, but I believe that it could be fire normal. Don't know why, but that thought just popped in my mind. Could also be fire type only, because we don't know. It's just speculations. Sobble can be also normal and pure water type. Pure water because of its camouflaging, and could also be water psychic because that also popped in my mind. Grookey could be grass fighting or grass rock because of the rock, and also pure grass type because they are only speculations. So these are my speculations and trailer breakdown. Hope you liked it, and my first massive sized video. And I'm not showing my face because I do not have a tripod and my video quality was very great. Honestly, it was very great. In opposite meaning, it was very great. So this was my content, and with these lines I say I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.